One of my biggest fears is living a mediocre life. If there's anything I learned from pursuing entrepreneurship, it's the nightmare of being normal. For example, sometimes I get sent job opportunities with good salaries, and the job that I currently work at doesn't really have a great pay rate, but working there makes me feel fulfilled. It's a weird feeling you get when you just feel good about something you accomplished. Like, even if it's a small achievement, you still get that good dopamine rush. And that's exactly why I barely apply to random jobs with good pay. Because I know I wouldn't feel the same working somewhere where I don't feel fulfilled. I fell in love with creating content on social media and running online businesses. So now I purposely choose not to look for job opportunities or internships. I'm treating this like I have no plan B. Because I want this to work. It has to work. Right now, there's no other option I see myself pursuing. And if you're like me, the people closest to us might not understand all this. Our friends think we're weird, and our parents probably are really anxious about our futures. But I always remind myself that the only thing I need is God. So as long as I keep a close relationship with Him, I'm fine with everyone calling me crazy. Now, there's a movie called Ex Machina. Spoilers ahead, by the way. The story starts when Caleb, a normal software developer, gets invited to his CEO's private island. He meets his boss there, Nathan, who offers him to be the first human test subject for his artificial intelligence robot. Nathan starts off as a chill and quirky dude, but Caleb starts to feel sus after he meets Ava, the AI. Now, Caleb is super impressed at what Nathan has built, so he quickly develops a close relationship with Ava. But things quickly turn sideways when he finds out that Nathan abuses his AI creations. Ava also tries to warn him about Nathan, saying that he shouldn't be trusted. So now Nathan doesn't know whether to trust Nathan or to trust Ava. On the other hand, he's completely obsessed with Ava, in a romantic way. This really messes with his head, and he even tries to cut himself open at one point to see if he's a robot underneath his skin. So after falling in love with Ava, Caleb chooses to set her free and escape the hands of Nathan. But here's the twist. Nathan wanted to use Caleb as a test to see if he can tell if Ava is a robot or a human. It's pretty damn obvious that she is a robot, right? But Caleb was so blinded by his desire for love and companionship, so he saw Ava as a human. The problem is, Nathan designed Ava to be like this. Ava was created to use basic seduction techniques and romantic gestures to fool Caleb. And why did Nathan choose Caleb for all of this? Because he searched for the most mediocre, average, and lonely man out there.
Ava was a rat in a maze, and I gave her one way out. To escape, she'd have to use self-awareness, imagination, manipulation, sexuality, empathy, and she did. Now, if that isn't true AI, what the fuck is?
And you didn't select me because I'm good at coding.
No,
You
but
selected me based on my search engine inputs.
they showed a good kid.
With no family, no girlfriend.
The reason why I'm showing this movie is to show you guys the dangers of being a normie. And I'm not trying to say that in an arrogant way. I'm trying to say that in a this is not good type of way. Because even though this movie is completely science fiction, it displays a realistic portrayal of lonely men's behaviors. An average man with no family and no partner gets tricked by an AI because he's so
Mediocre.
Now, I'm not saying if you're an average man, you're going to get played by a robot lady. No. My point is, if you practice average habits, life is going to treat you like a puppet. Habits like watching porn, playing video games, eating junk food, doom scrolling on social media, not exercising, not taking care of your mental health, not having a purpose. But let's be real though. We all know these are bad. We know we shouldn't be doing them. But we still do regardless. We purposely fap when we're not supposed to. We purposely take a bite of that cake when we're trying to lose weight. We scroll through shorts all day when we know it's a waste of our time. Everyone is vulnerable to these things. So let's just set this as the lowest bar between mediocre and not mediocre. So if you're struggling to overcome these addictions, trust me, bro. I've been there. And recently I learned that I'm not invincible. I just got off a 40-day monk mode period, which was when I was at my peak performance. And I'll be honest, I relapsed. Only a week after I got off monk mode. Then I realized I can never lose any piece of discipline. Because you and I, we're not perfect, man. And that's the point of the self-improvement journey. The goal is the work. So I look at it like a game. You win some, you lose some. Just don't rage quit, don't cheat, don't cut corners. Play fair. And always chase the W's, not the L's. I also have a school community that you can join if you are interested in growing your own personal brand. I'll leave a link to that in the description. I wish you all the best, man.